Hey, I'm Justin and this is Peter. We're here with a GameSpot breakdown. VR has been a really big part of GDC this year, and that's kind of following in line with some of the Oculus stuff that we've seen so far. And Peter, you got to see some of the new Oculus prototypes. I mean, we've seen this at CES, we've seen iterations of this over and over again. What's different about it now?
I've been following the Oculus since day one, and about 2 years ago was the first prototype I used. And that original model ended up being the first development kit. So what they have now is DK2, development kit number 2. And essentially what they've done is they've taken the CES model, Crystal Cove, which implemented low persistence OLED screen for the displays, and it added motion tracking, right? So you have little infrared lights and a camera that tracks your position, which allows you to move around a little bit more realistically in the game.
And that's the one that we've seen, we saw at CES. We've seen this one in action, but developers haven't had this one yet.
Not yet, and before they even get their hands on that tech, they're also going to be getting other tech in the new development kit. One of the things they've added, which I'm really excited about, is a USB port on the top. Now, what you can do is, rather than powering the Oculus through a box, a breakout box with an adapter, you can power it over 5 volts through USB. But if you want to add accessories, that's what's really exciting, because you can reconnect the power cord to the Oculus and use that USB port to attach all manner of accessories. They're talking about, little motion tracking cameras, such as the Leap Motion, controllers, perhaps a gun, something like that.
And have they given us any indication of how much this is going to cost? Is this going to add significantly to the price?
It's not too bad. It comes with the camera, and it's like a brand new design. It's much better than the original one, and they're going to be selling it for $350. Pre-orders started this morning at 8 a.m.
Oh, wow.
So minutes ago, actually. And they're going to be distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. It seems to be that they're trying to get this out before E3, although we don't have an official date for the first DK2's shipping.
I guess, what is the state of virtual reality? How does Oculus feel about these other competitors in this space?
Well, I think they're very excited, because one of the things that they've learned is that they were not able to anticipate the sort of experiences people are going to be creating. So the community has sort of taught the people at Oculus, this device can be used for more than gaming, or gaming in different ways than we're used to. So from their perspective, of course they're staying positive about the competition. They're not going to put anyone down. But they're looking forward to innovations that may inspire further innovations within Oculus that'll then make it to their future prototype. That said, what they have right now for the development kit too, it's feature complete. So when we see the consumer model, it'll have all these same features with some slight tuning through software. But I gotta say, Oculus has done a lot of work, and it's paid off, and they've got a great product. So it's going to be very tough for anyone to compete with them in terms of price point and features.
Did they have anything new to show off this time?
Yeah, Epic, the guys behind Unreal and games like Gears of War, they had a game called Couch Nights, where, say, you and me are sitting on a couch. We each have a controller and a VR headset, and we're placed in a virtual living room with 2 characters that we're controlling that can jump on the table, jump all around the living room, and we fight each other. It's a very simple experience. It kind of mimics what you might see in an AR game, where it would sort of falsely project characters on a table. But yeah, it's really fun. It's something that you wouldn't necessarily care to play if it was just on your TV, but having VR, having that immersion and being able to sort of tilt around and look around your environment is very interesting. And
now it's a really exciting time, and I'm really looking forward to trying out some more of this VR tech myself. Stay tuned to GameSpot, and we'll keep you covered on all of the VR future that is right now.